Megabonk is one of those games that just come out of nowhere and explode in popularity. I played this game every day since I got it for an hour or two a night before bed, and have had a great time, for the most part. It does so much well, and has a lot of content packed into it for a small indie team. I love it. Lots of characters, lots of upgrades to collect. This game has the perfect feeling of a big number growing to a larger number satisfaction that survivor-like games do well. I also love the design of this game. Simple and easy to run graphics with colors that pop perfectly. I just have two issues from the game from my experience. Number one, balancing between stages. It's very easy to get super powerful and one-shot everything on the first stage. You don't really need a meta build for the first stage at all. My issue is when you get to the second stage. All the work you put into your character pretty much goes in the trash. You could be one-shotting enemies, wasting bosses in mere seconds, and this is all on the first stage. And then go to the next stage, and it's like smacking everybody with a pool noodle. The difficulty spike between 1 and 2 is insanely steep from my experience. I think I could use a nerf. Specifically, the health of the final boss of Stage 2. I can kind of roll with the punches and build up my strength to defeat the enemies easily in the second stage. That's not that big of a deal. But it's when I spawn Chadbark. He really is a Chad. It has an insanely high health pool and practically two-shots you no matter what your build is. I personally think that just reducing the health of the main boss of Stage 2 would be a perfect nerf to the difficulty to make it feel a bit more doable. I haven't even made it to Stage 3 yet, and I've heard stories of that final boss being even more overpowered and practically one-shotting you, regardless of your build. And that kind of worries me. My other hope one day is to see cross-run progression in this game. Let's face it, you get a lot of silver coins in this game to put towards upgrades. That's also quote-unquote upgrades. When you run out of those quote-unquote upgrades, what else do you spend your coins on? Nothing. They just stack up and get higher and higher. Why not throw in some permanent stat upgrades in this area to further increase the permanent strength of your runs so you can get even further? I think Deep Rock Galactic Survivor and Halls of Torment do this the best, but they also have armor to equip and add onto it to the cross-run upgrades. Now, they don't have to do that as well, but I would just like to see some permanent upgrades to put your silver coins towards. If they don't add this, it's not really the end of the world. Staying a roguelike will keep the game popular nonetheless, and keep that get good charm it definitely has. One survival-like that does this good, without permanent upgrades, Risk of Rain 2. A highly, highly addictive gameplay loop with so many upgrades, items, and characters, and whatever they've thrown in since the last time I played several years ago. There's DLC for the game now that I have yet to grab and try out. This game does that very well without needing meta progression between runs. You start each run exactly how you do the last one, with no upgrades. And you can get very overpowered and just sit there and one-shot everything if you do a really broken build. That's the point of the games like this. They want you to be overpowered. They want you to feel the power. But that's really all I have to say. I love the game. It's extremely addicting. But my issue is that runs feel like a waste of time sometimes when I get to Stage 2. Becoming so overpowered and unstoppable only to be humbled by the Stage 2 final boss. Making whatever build you feel, or whatever build you made, feel pointless. I sure hope to see a nerf in this area one day, as I'm still so addicted to the gameplay loop of this game. I love the genre of rogue games a lot, and it's gonna slowly creep towards my most played survivor-like. With Halls of Torment. I've put so many hours into Halls of Torment, it's unreal. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments what you think of Megabonk and other games that are in this genre. And thank you for watching.